Welcome to Risk Finance Regulation 360, your space for clear, careful insights into risk, regulation, and modern finance. Welcome back. I'm inviting you to explore how identity verification is evolving into a groundbreaking tool for modern finance. Today, we examine the fundamental shift from traditional, cumbersome know-your-customer protocols to dynamic, agile systems. This transformation doesn't merely tick compliance boxes. It redefines security, trust, and everyday interactions with financial institutions. As we delve into emerging strategies shaping our digital identities, you will see how faster, safer methods set the stage for a future where proving who we are is both effortless and secure. Join us in understanding KYC in 2026. KYC is transforming from a simple compliance obligation into an invisible shield that boosts efficiency and security. In this new era, friction is minimized and financial processes become more accessible through subtle, protective innovations. Rather than acting as a barrier, these fresh methods integrate security into every transaction effortlessly. In this narrative, we uncover how this evolution is redefining basic principles of trust and protection, ultimately creating a more streamlined digital identity experience that feels natural and secure for everyone involved. It invites us to embrace a more intuitive way of verifying identities. With these innovations, the experience of verifying our identity is transformed into a simple, almost instinctual action. No more tedious passwords or excessive paperwork. Instead, advanced biometrics and behavioral analytics streamline the process. This shift not only accelerates access, but also reinforces security by making verification both immediate and reliable. Yet, as we embrace these breakthroughs, it is crucial to recognize the challenges of our current systems and prepare for the comprehensive overhaul that defines this new digital era. This evolving landscape calls for immediate attention to balance innovation with practical oversight. Many of us have grown weary of the sluggish and outdated identity verification practices. The traditional methods, with their slow processes and frequent security lapses, not only frustrate users, but also undermine trust in our institutions. The vulnerabilities in these legacy systems often lead to breaches, further diminishing confidence in digital interactions. It's clear that a radical transformation is needed, one that prioritizes rapid, secure, and user-friendly approaches. The call for a modern, resilient identity solution is louder than ever. Today, transformation is turning the once burdensome task of identity verification into an empowering asset. Leveraging cutting-edge advancements like 3D facial mapping and refined behavioral analytics, the process evolves from mere compliance into a strategic advantage. These innovative tools redefine digital trust by offering unprecedented security and efficiency. In this landscape, technology empowers us to secure transactions and safeguard identities without the usual friction. As we untangle the mechanics of these systems, we see how a new era of secure verification is building a robust foundation for the future. This evolution in identity verification is not mere hype, it is revolutionizing the foundation of digital trust. The traditional obstacles are giving way to streamlined, secure processes that remove friction from every step of verifying who we are. By transforming a once arduous task into an invisible layer of protection, these advancements set the stage for a resilient digital world. Looking ahead, expert analyses and real-world applications illustrate how such innovations will continue to refine the balance between security and accessibility in the coming years. This narrative confirms a smarter tomorrow. Let's begin with the current state of KYC in 2026. Despite significant technological advances, traditional verification methods remain clunky and inefficient. We transitioned from paper-based checks before 2010 to the digital methods we embraced over the last decade. Yet those document uploads and static verifications still leave room for fraud and cause users to abandon the process. Looking ahead, 3D biometrics and continuous trust assessment herald a frictionless future. Though today, many still contend with the challenges of an outdated system. The industry must evolve to meet these challenges. Think about signing up for a banking app today. You upload your identification documents, driver's license, passport, even a utility bill, and you're then caught in a cycle of manual reviews. These outdated processes force overburdened compliance teams to cross-check every paper, leading to frustration and delays for every user. With such inefficiencies and persistent fraud risks, it's clear why we must move beyond these clunky manual methods and embrace a more agile, automated system for identity verification. The transition is essential for faster, secure financial operations and broader trust. And this manual process is increasingly vulnerable to fraud. As fraudsters employ deepfakes and synthetic identities, they deftly blend genuine information with fabricated details. Current static verification techniques simply can't counter these innovations, leaving systems exposed. Advanced deepfakes mimic authentic IDs and human behaviors with precision, outpacing traditional defenses. Recent insights report that threat actors are evolving faster than ever, challenging the status quo. This situation forces us to reassess our approach. How can we fortify identity verification against these ever-evolving threats? Our future depends on innovative solutions today. They're failing because we persist with outdated static checks, vulnerable to sophisticated fraud. Global compliance insights for 2026 reveal that relying on immutable paper-based data is like using old tools against modern threats. These static methods let fake identities slip through effortlessly, compromising security. When we try to counter artificial intelligence with analog measures, the system inevitably falls short. Traditional approaches just cannot keep pace with emerging risks, leaving our defenses ineffective. How can we overcome these challenges and restore trust in identity verification? We must innovate smartly now. Why are traditional methods failing against modern fraud? They depend on static information that rarely changes, making it easy for hackers to exploit vulnerabilities. When your birth date or address is constant, it becomes an open invitation for bulk data theft. Once compromised, your personal data remains a target indefinitely. This outdated strategy is like locking your door while leaving the key underneath. The current challenges underscore the urgent need for dynamic, real-time verification methods that adapt to our rapidly changing digital landscape. Innovation is absolutely essential for our future. That demand for dynamic systems collides with regulatory fragmentation. In today's global fintech arena, diverse mandates create friction that slows down identity verification processes. In Europe, strict GDPR emphasizes data privacy and user control, while in the US, rigid AML requirements favor financial transparency. This regulatory clash burdens businesses, complicating rapid onboarding without sacrificing security. The resulting friction not only frustrates consumers demanding seamless experiences, but also hinders the industry from adopting agile, efficient verification methods that meet modern challenges. A balanced, innovative approach is absolutely essential for progress. Let's examine the shift from traditional to dynamic KYC. In the old approach, static methods are prone to deepfakes and lengthy processing times that slow users down. In contrast, dynamic KYC uses real-time biometric and AI verification to achieve up to 99.9% liveness accuracy, verifying identities in seconds without disrupting user flow. This not only improves security and efficiency, but also significantly reduces user friction. Embracing this modern method is essential, as persistent friction in legacy systems directly undermines trust and operational outcomes. It transforms global financial security fundamentally. Friction in user onboarding exacts a high toll on financial operations. Complicated processes and manual document checks often lead to up to 68% abandonment during signups. This isn't merely a statistic. It represents billions in potential revenue lost across the industry. As threats continue to evolve, especially amid rapidly shifting financial landscapes post-2020, the missteps in KYC become even more costly. Recognizing and addressing these friction points is critical to protecting both revenue and trust in digital financial platforms. It is a call to innovate for modern resilience and efficiency. Emerging threats have pushed crypto platforms to adopt advanced dark web monitoring techniques. Basic KYC approaches fall short in the face of AI-driven impersonations. By integrating real-time monitoring tools and automated scanning systems, platforms can promptly detect leaked credentials and synthetic identities. AI reduces risk by swiftly analyzing potential threats and flagging high-risk activities. This proactive security measure not only protects digital assets, but redefines fraud prevention in an era of explosive digital transactions and evolving cyber challenges. It is vital for constructing robust, secure, future-ready digital ecosystems indeed. Basic KYC methods are no longer sufficient as digital transactions have soared since 2020. Traditional static documents that can be easily forged are giving way to a rapidly evolving digital ecosystem. This evolution demands continuous trust assessment rather than one-off verification, ensuring that security measures continually adapt. Insecure KYC not only jeopardizes funds, but also undermines confidence in the entire financial system, making it critical to transition to dynamic, real-time trust monitoring systems. This shift ensures that every verification reflects evolving risks and sustains long-term financial trust. Continuous trust shifts the paradigm from periodic reviews to real-time evaluation. This innovative loop begins with ongoing monitoring of user behavior and transaction patterns. The data seamlessly feeds into an AI verification system that instantly calculates a dynamic trust score. With continuous validation replacing single-point checks, financial institutions now catch fraud before it occurs. Major banks are piloting these immersive systems, paving the way for a new era of secure, proactive identity verification. Next, we turn our focus to the transformative role of biometrics. This advancement redefines trust. Biometric technology is revolutionizing identity verification with unprecedented accuracy. It starts with liveness detection, analyzing subtle micro-movements like blinking to confirm a live presence. Next, 3D facial mapping assesses depth and structure, preventing fraud through simple photos or videos. Finally, advanced iris scanning offers near-perfect precision using unique ocular patterns. With liveness detection achieving 99.9% accuracy, traditional methods are being supplanted by faster, more secure processes, drastically reducing verification time from minutes to seconds and reshaping the future of digital security. This tech stack is a true industry game-changer. Beyond the obvious, 2026 is all about passive identification, verifying your identity without any active input. It begins with phone sensors, leveraging built-in accelerometers and gyroscopes, capturing your movements seamlessly. This data feeds Gait analysis systems, which study your walk to create your unique walk print. Such passive background authentication is notably robust, making replication far more challenging than static passwords. Similarly, this approach can also be applied to your voice, ensuring a multi-layered, continuous security system that's both innovative and reliable. In 2026, voice biometrics have evolved to analyze not only your words, but also the distinctive manner in which you speak. By capturing voice data during routine calls, systems assess pitch, speed, and accents. Advanced acoustic analysis then extracts unique vocal patterns and subtle behavioral nuances, creating a robust voice print. This voice print is securely compared to an encrypted baseline, allowing instant access once a match is detected. As customer service calls surge, this continuously updated layer of behavioral biometrics presents a nearly unfakeable method of security. It reinforces trust. Traditional security methods relying on static data are now obsolete. Instead, dynamic behavioral biometrics harness your natural patterns, such as typing rhythm and walk, to provide a continuous shield of protection. Unlike passwords that create friction and can be easily compromised, these advanced techniques operate passively in the background, offering zero disruption and unrivaled reliability. Their ongoing assessment of trust sets a new benchmark in security, moving from a one-time check to an ever-present, invisible guard against fraud. This continuous assessment fundamentally redefines protection by ensuring security remains uncompromised. At the heart of continuous trust assessment is a sophisticated analytics engine. It builds a complete profile by monitoring interaction patterns and app navigation, then scrutinizes typing rhythms as unique as fingerprints. By integrating vast streams of behavioral data, the system establishes a baseline of normal activity over time. Any deviation, whether a sudden change in typing speed or an unusual navigation pattern, triggers real-time alerts to flag potential fraud. This powerful mechanism not only strengthens security, but also raises essential questions about data privacy. Protecting privacy remains vital. Relying on powerful biometric data necessitates a robust trust chain grounded in ethical AI. By implementing techniques like zero-knowledge proofs and strong encryption, biometric data remains secure and private. Such commitments build user trust and empower consumers through transparent opt-ins. The result is financial inclusion, democratizing access for those without traditional documentation. This ethical foundation is essential because without it, trust disintegrates and systems fail. Looking ahead, these principles are set to redefine identity security and financial accessibility in the coming years. They outline a future of secure growth. By 2028, the future of identity verification will pivot on 4 transformative shifts. Reusable KYC will allow your verified identity to seamlessly traverse various platforms. Global standards will emerge, unifying disparate regulatory frameworks. The concept of Know Your Agent will extend verification to AI agents, reflecting the digital age. These innovations collectively foster a fairer system, marked by trust, ethics, and universal access. This evolving landscape embodies the future of KYC, a shift already underway, reshaping how identity is confirmed and secured. It signals a new era of security.
Thanks for watching. For consulting and advisory engagements, you can reach us at regalwiseconsulting@gmail.com. Please share your thoughts in the comments and suggest the topics you'd like us to cover next.